Hi Gemini, welcome back to Cosmic Dialect Tarot Gems. Angels, ancestors, guides, please come into the space as I read for the sign of Gemini. Geminis, thank you for coming back. Well, I hope you feel protected as I do your reading. Like, I want you to know that I feel protected as I do your reading. I was picking up on this like comeback energy for you guys. It could be for like the collective at hand, but just the energy of like making a comeback. Like you feel like good, generally good. It was like a generally good vibe coming through, but maybe that's just the collective. We'll see what comes out in the cards for your sign in particular, Gemini. But yeah, just a comeback. Like maybe some things were feeling a little bit wishy-washy or a little bit turbulent for a while, and now you feel like maybe more stable, or there's just more steady income, or maybe you're stepping into a new relationship, or you're ending one, or you're just or there's just silence and you're like, nothing is going on and I'm loving it. Yeah, so we'll figure that out. What else? There was something else I wanted to say, Gemini. I cannot. I was just going to mention the retrograde that's coming up in Mercury, and then the retrograde in Venus that we're still experiencing. It's moving back into Pisces. It'll be there at the end of the month. So maybe I believe Mercury is. I think you're one of the rulers of Mercury, right? Along with Virgo, I believe. The planet of communication. Goes retrograde. I can't remember when that Mercury retro is coming, but it's coming. It is coming. And the Venus retrograde is still here. And it has been doing lots of crazy stuff. So yeah, maybe if you know what your Venus placement is, that could kind of shine a little bit of light on, we have a lunar eclipse coming up in 4 days. That's what it was. A lunar eclipse in the sign of Virgo. So yeah, big deal, big deal. Lunar eclipses are, well, different for everybody, but overall, pretty, powerful, impactful, no matter what your sign is. So, lots of astral events happening that affect us all in different ways, whether you believe in astrology or not. So, all right, guys, let's get into your tarot cards. I'm going to start you off with this oracle deck. I'll do a little bit of I did just a pre-shuffle, but I've been doing a little bit more shuffling on screen, but this oracle deck has a mind of its own when I shuffle, guys. So just a forewarning, if it starts flying all over the place, it does that. It does that, I've noticed. All right, sun, moon, rising signs for the signs of... I almost called you Virgo. Weird. Gemini. Gem. So yeah, maybe this new moon. Weird. This lunar eclipse. Maybe this lunar eclipse coming up is going to be a big deal. Maybe something about a new moon. Maybe that's where that like comeback energy is, like some like fresh new beginnings or something. I don't know. We'll see what comes out. Shallow on the bottom, guys. All right, spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides, let's get the sign of Gemini some truth messages, please. Healing, finality, that's upside down. Withdrawn, upside down. Twin flame, this came out for was it, I think it was Pisces or Taurus. It was Pisces or Taurus. You could be dealing with a Pisces or Taurus or have that in your chart. So you are healing. You may be feeling a little withdrawn right now, or because it's upside down, so you may be surrounding yourself with people that are your friends or your family, your lover, whatever. Something is not over between you and a twin flame, but there's, finality, leaving behind closure. You feel like you don't have closure. There's something about not having closure. Something doesn't feel over. Something does not feel over between you and a twin flame. And guys, if you watch my readings, you might know how I feel about the twin flame stuff. I prefer to just call them just like soul connections, or, you know, spiritual spouse, or whatever you want to call it. It's just twin flame journeys tend to be pretty chaotic and sometimes abusive, and that's obviously not a twin flame, but oftentimes people mistake that for being twin flames, and they hold themselves back and they stay stuck in these toxic relationship cycles when they're holding space for this toxic person because they believe it's their quote unquote twin flame, when in reality it's just a toxic thing, guys. You're releasing and you're purifying yourself right now. You're healing. You're doing some healing. Maybe you're in some messy relationship. Okay, you're doing some reflecting right now. Seems like you might be surrounding yourself with people you love, or people that love you, for some emotional support perhaps. But it does feel like there's unfinished business. Okay. Abandoned. It's upside down. Abandoned, upside down. I mean, that could just maybe the person that you left. I mean, well, maybe you had to leave someone. Maybe they feel abandoned, and they're doing some shit to get back at you. Maybe they know where to, you know, they know your ticks. They know where to hit you where it hurts, type of thing, right? Escaping. Divine feminine in reverse. Uh-oh. So either you or whoever you're dealing with, Gemini, might be trying to escape this pain that they're experiencing from you pulling away and doing this healing that you're trying to do. Maybe they're making it kind of hard, because with withdrawal upside down, maybe they just like keep hitting you up, keep sending you texts or sex, or like just things that whoever you are as an individual, guys, like I say, you know, we're all different people. We all like to communicate in different ways. So however, this person knows you really well. So I get if they know your communication style, they know what gets you, they will do that. This person seems a little toxic, but I get, you know, maybe you can be too. Look, I don't want to be harping on you, Gemini, but it's just like, it's never just it's never just one. Well, sometimes it can be predominantly one person that is the main toxic, but it does take two to tango. It does. To keep doing, and what I mean by that is like to continue a toxic cycle. We all have free will. We have the choice to end it, or we have the choice to continue it. And it seems like there is some loose ends here that have not been tied up yet. Someone is escaping reality, and they're in their upside down feminine energy about it, which is giving there could be some hoe activity, I gotta say it, going on. So this person could be sleeping around, you could be sleeping around, trying to get the mind off of the pain. Or the divine feminine upside down could be like they're doing weird stuff, like spying, stalking, downloading all these stupid apps that are like, you know, oh, my mom's calling me. You could be dealing with a Pisces again, or something about moms are important, or the number 11. Well, I was gonna say the upside down feminine energy is like so an upright divine feminine is very nurturing. She will hear you out. She's forgiving. She's a sweetheart. You know, that's like typically what we call earth angels. Those are divine feminines. Those are it doesn't matter as a masculine. If I have a man watching me, you have a divine feminine force and you have a divine masculine force, okay? No matter how you identify. In cards, we generally don't really gear towards specific genders unless it really is like strongly coming out. At least I try not to avoid any mishap or miscommunication. Yeah. this yin energy is upside down. So someone is being like messy. I just heard white girl wasted. Uh-oh. White girl wasted. So somebody's getting white girl wasted. So they could be doing that too, self-medicating to the point of where they are like incapacitated. Is that, am I saying that right? Well, anyways, well, I pray for them. I pray for you. If you're the one that's going through this, Gemini, I'm sorry. That sounds difficult. It's not, and if it's somebody that is the twin flame energy, this is I get, it's like a repetitious, potentially a repetitious cycle at this point, because that's typically how it goes with those you know. And if it's not an abusive person, then maybe it is your twin flame. Okay, I don't want to like talk shit on the twin flame stuff. I just sometimes feel like it's a tiny bit clickbait in the tarot world. And maybe I just haven't found my twin flame, and that's why maybe I sound bitter. I apologize if that's the case. Yeah, anyways, okay, what's this said? Releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. And that's right next to this healing card. So one of you in this partnership is trying to heal and walk away from this, and it's making the other one very upset. Broken. That's upside down. So whoever the person that is walking away is feeling free, is feeling like hopeful, is feeling like this paradigm shift in their reality in a very positive way. And I get it has a lot to do with removing yourself from this situation or person. I don't know what kind of relationship it was, you guys, but if, yeah. Let's get into some tarot cards, okay, gems? Lusting, upside down. Maybe there's no, the sexual energy's off between you guys. Maybe there's like some, you know, maybe that had a large part to do with why it started just falling, you know, well, trickling away from each other, just because the flame was not lit as much. And unless you're in a committed relationship and you are committed to someone, and when that flame dims out, it typically doesn't dictate whether you leave the relationship. That's more so for people that are a little bit more non-committal. When the flames die away from our sexual energy, typically a non-committal type of person or a polyamorous person will just go to their next partner, or they will leave the situationship entirely. I just heard relationship in my yeah, okay. Let's get into it, Gemini. Okay. Lusting upside down. So yeah, that's the flame has died out, and people, person, place, thing, whoever you're dealing with, or this is about, or it's you, Gemini. Please place yourself where you see fit. You are the master of your story. Don't get stuck on signs. Don't get stuck on genders. Don't get stuck on cards or messages that I say. If I say something that disturbs your peace or upsets you or makes you anxious, angry, maybe you just pause the reading and don't watch it, because it's tarot's supposed to help guide us, not make us like extra anxious or extra pissed or anything like that, right? I see an upside down emperor with a wheel of fortune. I don't know what that's all about. Well, that was a weird shuffle, guys. These cards are not shuffling that. The energy's like, no, we are not moving on. And it's like, yes, we are. Two of Cups. Yes, we are, because I found a Two of Cups that I love. Or I don't know. That could be a side note with this emperor. He was upside down a second ago, and here he is upright. Whoa, guys, a card just flew into my lap. Oh, a Page of Cups upside down. Okay, well, first card out. And guess we'll take this Emperor. Oh. Upside down 2 of Cups, guys. Okay, so this is, it seems like it may be linking with what happened in this Oracle set a bit. An upside down Page of Cups, Emperor, and a 2 of Cups upside down. This Emperor could be the person that you're dealing with, could be your own father, could be your boss, somebody you respect, could be your person that you really look up to. But I almost more so get that this is someone you may be going to for just like help right now. Yeah, maybe you're just needing a little bit of emotional support right now, because it looks like a 2 of Cups is upside down with a Page of Cups upside down. This flame, I mean, even though that's water energy right there, it could be dealing with a water sign, someone who has heavy fire, water in their chart, or Taurus, or Libra. And I just like to yell out the sign so people get confirmations. If I don't say your sign, don't get, if I don't say the sign that you're dealing with, don't worry, guys. It's just, I like to just yell them out so people can get confirmations. Oh, we got a Knight of Wands out here with a Page of Pentacles upside down. So the person that you may have been dealing with, Gemini, could have very well been a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy with this Knight of Wands upside down. Heavy on the Aries and Sagittarius. Or they could have that just highly aspected in their chart, or you could. Page of Pentacles upside down with this Page of... Yeah, maybe you're more mature than this person, or more financially stable, or more... because this Page of Pentacles upside down, it's like maybe paired with this Knight of Wands upright, it's like they continue to go about their life acting as if they are still a knight, when in fact they are getting older and being irresponsible with their finances, with their money. And it's like, look, our money is our business, right? It's no one else. But if you're in like a committed relationship, or if you share bills and stuff, it's like if somebody doesn't have money to help with the bills and help with the things, that's a problem. It's a problem for sure. And Knight of Wands could be a lusty, and that lust, you know, with this divine feminine upside down energy coming out earlier. This upside down Page of Cups. Yeah, this person could just be like very careless with their sexual energy. What's this Emperor doing here? Who is this Emperor? Spirit, ancestors, angels, guides. Who is this Emperor for my Gemini? It's an upside down 9. Whoa. So it's definitely somebody that's helping you. A lot of similar cards that came out for Pisces, I believe. An upside down King of Cups. You could be dealing with a freaking Pisces, or a Scorpio, or a Cancer, masculine, upside down. That was very financially unstable. You felt like they always needed handouts. You felt like you helped them a lot, or because with this 9 of Pentacles upside down, that's like my bad bitch energy, for lack of a better term. I'm not trying to be offensive when I say the word bitch, okay? It's just, it's how I talk sometimes. If you don't like how I talk, probably shouldn't watch these. This upside down bad bitch with this 6 of Pentacles and this King of Cup upside down. So an emotionally manipulative person that is very highly codependent, that moves too quickly. Yeah, this person's very manipulative, and often needs help with money, but then they go spend theirs recklessly. This giving, like, this partnership of yours has a lot to do with just you potentially being with someone that was unstable, and it hurts. It's breaking your heart because you're like having to heal and you know, let go, release. You may be with family or friends or just someone else to distract you. Maybe you're on to the next, I don't know, whatever floats your boat there, Gem. But yeah, you see the Seven of Cups is upside down. It's like you aren't confused about this situation. You know what the right thing, you know that, like, separating yourself from this is smart to do. And you have other options too, like, and that doesn't have to mean just people. Like, it could be you just moving out of somewhere. It could just be you leaving a job. It could just be you doing something along those lines, right? And it's like you have other options, or maybe or because it's upside down, maybe that's kind of a lot of where this tension in this connection is coming from. It's like this person feels like they have nowhere to go, or they feel like they don't know what to do, and they're just acting out. They don't know what to do. They feel like you're their only option, or like you're the one that knows them best, or like you know a secret of theirs, or like there's something about your guys' connection that is different and special that they feel like they can't get with anyone else because of some reason. I don't know why that is. There's a lot of people in this world, guys. There's a lot of people we can connect to, but for some reason, there is something about this connection that is felt toxic, though. Like, and I get that in like an abusive way. Like, it was like someone wasn't treating the other one fairly. There was an imbalance somewhere. Because even when you love somebody, you put up with their toxic traits and you help them. But if it goes on, if there's imbalances that are unfair, that create, you know, small little abuse things that will eventually tell that person's a subconscious that you're okay with that activity, and then it could evolve and just get worse and worse over the course of time. And then eventually you're dealing with just like this crazy person who's cheating on you all the time, or depending on this, whatever you guys are romantically, or if it's not about romance, just whatever your status is with this person, whatever your relationship is, if it's a friend, family member, or a romantic partner. With the twin flame card coming out heavily, this is a lot of twin flame energy has been coming through in my readings the last few days. So you're like definitely trying to heal, because this here comes the Four of Swords. Oof. Ace of Cups upside down. Yeah, you're feeling like your emotions feel drained. You feel like, oh, battery, guys. 23, 21, 23, 23, 5, 5, 10, 1. Finale. 10s mean finale. So this connection could be over. Twin flames do indicate that they circulate, they come back around to you. But they don't, if you don't want that to happen, it doesn't have to, guys. Maybe you feel like you were this emperor, like, you know, in this situation, or feel, that sounded almost rude. Maybe you feel like you're the emperor. You may be the emperor in this situation, Gemini, where you're just feeling like you had to kind of take the reins all the time on the more responsible things in this connection, in this whatever. And it was getting difficult. And this person was a little, like, I just keep looking at this upside down Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, and upside down Page of Pentacles together. Like, this person's just reckless with their sexual energy, reckless with their stability, their money. Two of Cups upside down. Ooh, Hierophant upside down. Yeah, they're non-committal energy coming out there. Yeah. Maybe you guys weren't in a, like, maybe you guys were open. Maybe you guys had an open relationship. Or you wanted to have a legit relationship, and this person was just incredibly non-committal. And it's like, you just couldn't do it anymore. With this Ace of Cups upside down, Seven of Cups upside down, Nine of Pentacles upside down. It's like all those cards are just like this. It's just kind of like spreading your energy too thin. You not have it, like always kind of just scraping it by, moving at a fast pace, overwhelming emotions, like manipulations going on. Just like somebody that is incredibly wounded, that needs help, to be quite honest. But, you know, that's not for me to say. I'm no psychiatrist. I'm not a therapist, obviously. A tattoo artist and a tarot reader and lots of other things. But therapist, not one of those. Ten of Pentacles. You could be thinking a lot about your stability and how you don't want to compromise it. And you may be resting about it and relaxing. And I think you're trying to relax. You're trying to heal. Because you have this upright Emperor up against an upside down King of Cup. That's not going to be a good match. Nobody wants to be with an upside down King of Cup that's spreading their energy too thin everywhere when you may even want commitment with this person. Upside down Four of Wands. Exactly. Very, a lot of instability coming out. A lot of instability. There could be issues with housing, just because the Four of Wands. You know, there's two people here in front of the house. Happy. Could be, you know, this could be your husband, wife, kingdom spouse, whatever you want to call it. I mean, husband, wife is literally a document, yeah, that's a little different than kingdom spouse. Actually a lot different. Ace of Wands. That's weird. I just turned this Four of Wands upside down, or like upright. Ace of Wands. In fact, yeah. So you're wanting to go, like you're gonna be fine, Gemini. This instability, this like manipulative person that is spreading their energy too thin, and that is, and by energy I mean their sexual energy and their money, their stability, their resources, maybe even their friendships, relationships with other people, or maybe that they're very codependent, very relied on you, like always. Maybe they didn't have that many other friends or something, and you do, or something. This Four of Wands that was upside down with this Ace of Wands too could really strongly imply that you were like their golden ticket to kind of just like do whatever the fuck they want. Sorry for people that don't like cussing. I do cuss a little bit. 28, 22. Let's close it up soon, Gemini. I gotta charge my phone too. It's about to die. You could have been like their place to stay, that like allowed them to just kind of live this toxic life. And it doesn't have to, you know, toxic in whatever way you want to enter. You know who I'm talking about. If this relationship is for you, I was gonna say, if this situation is yours, if this relationship is for you. So like, yeah, you may be like coming to this realization that this might not be for you, like heavily. And this person was potentially even using you for money, for housing, for sex. Like, that's gross. That's very gross energy. Two of Wands. With this Ace of Wands and Two of Wands coming out. Oh, the Fool card. Nice. Oh, five of Cups with a Sun card upside down. Yeah, you moving on. You may be moving on, and like this healing is going quite well, actually. Maybe you're moving on and you're like doing just fine, and you're like, you know, seeing other people now, or hanging out with your friends, your family, people that love you and do treat you well, and you're doing just fine, you know? And it's really bumming this person out that you're doing just fine and that you're actually doing what it takes to move on. The Sun card upside down with this 5 of Cups energy. Could be dealing with a Leo, could be dealing with a Scorpio, could be dealing with a Aries, a Taurus, a Libra, an Aquarius, Sagittarius, Capricorn, maybe as well as Virgo. Yeah, guys, and if you could also have those in your own chart. Well, it looks like whatever situationship you find yourself in, Gemini, that you may be taking a break from or stepping away from, whether it's permanent or not, it does feel like there is some unfinished business, or maybe this person's trying to make you feel like there is, so they can just keep leeching off of you or whatever. Maybe they're that type of person that just needs a bunch of different people that they can just rely on for supply, whatever type of supply that is. And you are one of them, and you're sick of it, and it's making you feel not good anymore. And you're fool carding about it with this 2 of Wands. Maybe you have this fantastic idea to go. Maybe you're moving somewhere. Maybe you're going somewhere. Fool card, 2 of Wands, Ace of Wands. You could be going somewhere, and like just and it may feel like a reckless decision or something, just because it's a little ballsy of a move. Maybe you're like just down to your last, you know, of your finances, and you're like, well, I have just enough to do this, and I'm gonna make it happen, because it's either that or live my life in misery, which I am sick of doing. For what? Just so this person can like have a place to sleep, or have a place to put their ding-a-ling, or like, I don't know, sorry guys, but like for real, or use your money, or whatever this is about, Gemini. But yeah. All right, guys. Gemini, this was your reading. Thanks for coming back to Cosmic Dialect Tarot. I hope you got what you needed from this. And I will see y'all next time. Bye, Gemini.